Hey guys, hope you all had a Merry New Year. Welcome back to KC Farms. We had a late Christmas here on the farm, but I'm super excited to have this. We've got 2 boxes from Premier One. You guys know we use the Premier One fencing and things on our farm. So let's open these up and let's check out what we got for Christmas this year. Alright, let's start with the light one. See what we got in here. I'm sure most of you can probably guess what all this is. Some of them may surprise you. We've got 3 of these. Only going to show one. But I've been seeing a lot of stories lately and a lot of warnings on websites and everything about heat lamps and falling and starting fires. Well, we've only got the small heat lamps you can get from any feed store, Tractor Supply, or anything like that, with the red bulbs and the metal cages on the front. Well, when those fall, they can get really hot and start fires. These are the heat lamps from Premier One. You just twist them on there. Of course, they don't come with the bulbs. We got to buy bulbs yet, but that hangs up. And if they do happen to fall, this is supposed to stay cool enough that a fire won't start. So we weren't going to get them just because they're around $40, but I figured spending $40 is a lot better than having a fire or losing a barn facility or animals even. So we got 3 of those heat lamps, and we're kind of excited to have those and see how well they work. So let's check out what's in the big box, which I'm sure you probably know, but some of you will be able to appreciate this. Others of you, it's not a big deal, but that is a beautiful sight there to me. We have some more fencing. It is the hog net, the 10-24-12 hog net, 100 feet long. You've seen plenty of videos of us moving pigs, and so we can do it without extra fences, but having extra fences is so nice. I think these are around $113 a piece, so we've saved up and we knew it was time to get some. We've got a lot more pigs coming to the farm, and it just makes all the ones that we have right now easier to move. So we can set up the pen and then just move them right into it. And we used to trap them in one fence, take the 2 fences, put those up, and then start another one. I think we only have 1 extra fence on the whole farm right now. So now we've got 4 more, and each of our pigs have 3 100-foot nets. So we may be able to add 4 100-foot nets. For the one group, we got 7 pigs in there, so we can give them a little bit bigger area when needed. But it's just gonna make our moves so much faster. But I mean, guys, you can get away without extra fences, but if you save up the money and have the time or resources, get some extra fences. It will make your moving so much more enjoyable. So let's get out there. Finally got a beautiful day with some sun, and it's not windy. Feels like it's always windy here. So we're gonna get these pigs moved. We didn't move them yesterday because it was raining, and there's no point in moving them in the rain. They're gonna muck up that next spot right away. So we waited an extra day when the rain was gone, and they'll have a nice dry spot that's not already muddy. So let's go get them moved. All right, like I said, we've done a lot of moving videos, but I'm a visual person, so I'm gonna just show you what I mean, why it's easier. Probably self-explanatory, but like I said, I need to see things even if people say it's easy. Here's Boudreaux, Hazel, and Cupcake. Here's their fence. We've been running it all the way along up this side of the yard. We're not going any closer to the road now, so we're just going to take this one. I'm just going to set up the 3 fences right here beside, and we're going to start running straight back. And easiest thing to do, you can see where the 2 fences come together here. I'm just gonna start my other fence right there and move along this way and that way along and make my other loop. That way we'll just open up this gate and they're already in another pen. So having these extra fences is definitely gonna make this a lot faster. And you can see this area is not bad. It's just been really wet where they've been in here. There's obviously not much grass growing this time of year, but we still want to get them off their manure, so we're gonna move them right here. Jamie's coming out to help, which will speed things up twice as fast. And you guys will have a new fresh spot. Hazel's due January 19th around there, and she's starting to show. So you're gonna be over in the farrowing pen soon. So we'll get this up really fast. And like I said, it's kind of self-explanatory, but now you can see how it works. If this is something you want to try, and we'll get them moved to a new spot. So we have a couple questions why we move them all the time. Thought I'd address really quick. Obviously, to keep them off their manure, we don't vaccinate here. We do all natural deworming. So keeping them off their manure is a big part of that. But this is why these guys have come in here, and they don't really obviously care about us too much, except for Cupcake, who's trying to get a nice scratch. But they come in every time into a new spot, and they immediately go and find their favorite grass to forage on. She's making it kind of hard, but it feels oh so good, doesn't it? So Jamie and I just really enjoy this part. Every time we come into a new area, they're immediately going and finding all the fresh new grass. So if you have the option to rotate, we highly suggest it, highly recommend it. And obviously the pigs do too. What do you think, Boudreaux? Is it worth it moving all the time? Yeah, I think it is. All right, guys. We're over here with the boars. I think it's feed time. Well, it is feed time. Jamie's over there feeding Sassy, and they see the golf cart, so they're waiting for food. But we're not going to show you all the moves. We've done plenty of pig move stuff, but we're gonna move these guys one more move back here in these woods, bring them around here. We've already got the 3 fences, so that's gonna make this move super simple. But we've been getting a couple questions, and I'm trying to answer them in videos if I don't reply in comments or reply back via email. But some of them I just like to cover in the videos. Viewers saw this, we call it a pig loo, but it's obviously a water tank, and they could not believe we cut a hole in it for the pigs because they are expensive. But the reason we did that, when we first built a mobile pig thing way back when we started, I used landscape timbers, and it had 2x4s walls, not total walls. I'd put one in the corner, put a board going across, trying to make it as light as possible. And then we had metal for the walls. Hey guys, we had metal for the walls and the roof, and I would pick it up and pull it around, and the thing got super heavy, and we probably spent around $350 by the time we got finished with wood and metal and screws and all that kind of stuff. If you figure out all the small things, they add up. So we paid around $500 for the pig loose. And yes, we cut a hole in it. It keeps them dry. They have a dry floor when it's super wet out, and I can flip that thing up and just roll it around. So it makes it so much easier just to move our animals around. So for us, it was worth it to buy that. And being plastic, I mean, I think that's about 2 years old. And the only reason it's dirty and stuff is because I roll it. So they're holding up fantastic. So for us, it was worth it to cut that hole in there and use those as our pig loos. So that's why we did that. So guys, if you haven't already, we appreciate you watching. Just kidding. I'm going to come over and show you the pigs. I'm not going to leave you without seeing the piglets yet. So we have already sold, I think, 4 of them. This has turned out to be just a great looking litter. They've been coming outside now. We got the Golden Girl chickens watching over them. And been nice out, so they've been outside, and they are turning into some big old hoggers. So that one, that one's sold. There's Big Mac. We called him Big Mac. He kind of looks like the cow on the right there, and just doing really well. Got to show you the big piglets for a couple videos. Look at this girl right here, that tricolor. She's got that light brown coming in, just beautiful. She's my favorite for sure. But it's gonna be a while before you see a video from us without piglets in it, just because they are so fun and cute. And Hazel's getting ready to have piglets, so we're gonna have piglets all over the place. So it's been a while for us building up our little herds, and they're still pretty young. We just got a couple breeders, but we're excited to start having our own pigs on the farm. Look at those colors. That's definitely my favorite. So guys, if you ever have questions, go ahead and leave them in the comments. We'll try to answer them the best we can. If there's any videos you want to see about something on the farm, we'll do something on those if you want to see them. We hope you had a great start to your new year already, and we appreciate you following along, and we will check you out on the next video.